Hello world, welcome to my channel, Proteus Augustus. I'm an artist, scientist, and American Constitutionist. I'm also an old guy that just put out an album and it's online now. I didn't know they were going to be putting out singles that you could buy for $1, but the reason being is when I put the album together, it's different forms, it seems to you, because you're not coming from it from my angle. My angle is, if you read the title, the music needs to reflect some kind of mood or try to induce a feeling in you, based on those 2 words or 4 words, whatever the title is, right? Like Twisted Nightmare, right? Dun, dun, dun. Or Sweet Whiffs of You. That's about a woman. And, them pheromones hit me like a fucking brick, But anyways, that's a different story. But I wrote this song. I was gonna play it for her, but then she wanted to try to control me. I mean, listen, I'm a reasonable man, right? I'm only gonna try so many times, before I'm just gonna say, hey, have a nice day, right? That's just the way things are, right? Anyways, I looked today, I went on to iTunes, and my album was on there. And the way I constructed the album was to show different levels of feeling, and that's where it does come from, Mr. Bernstein, rest in peace, because that's the only place I know where it comes from. I mean, I don't know how, I'm gonna have to flip it just to get the notes and write it out, because I just start playing with it and it just comes out, right? And Pavilion on a Sunny Day, I did that on the Pavilion on Glenarm Street. You can see that on my YouTube channel, and it shows, the patio and everything. And then Augustus Breeze, I did that on my way down to where I am now at the dog park, but that was during the summertime, and on 16th Street, up around Wyandotte area. There's some flower pots, and I took pictures of that. The orange ones, when they get really dark orange and you take one and you just go like this under your nose, you just crush it under your nose, I'm telling you. You want to talk about, feeling it, right? It's weird. But the pollen, it's just, hits you. It hits me. It probably hurt you, but for me, I'm not allergic to anything. Outdoors, I smell all this stuff, right? Anyway, so then You Feel Me Yet is just, it sounds folksy, but I was just trying to, show a little bit of diversity in my writing skill. And the fourth one is 25 to Denver, and that's what it is. I went from Pueblo to Denver. I wrote that song. The piano and the guitar. It just fucking came out, man. I was having a really good time that day. That's all I could say, man. And then Provocative Gesture is part of my art project. So it's a concerto with I play the viola, and the computer brings the other strings in, the notes I'm playing, right? So, and then I played a drum kit, kills the viola at the end. And the piano has 2 voices, maybe 3 you could see, right? You could probably do 3, right? But when it goes down to C1, that's a shot color, all right? Anyways, so, and then you work your way into Sweet Whiffs of You, which I believe is it's got to be my best effort. I mean, there was a lot of feeling in that, let me tell you. Maybe she'll listen to it someday. She knows who she is, right? So anyways, but I ain't gonna be played with, really. It's not, I'm not gonna start shit like that, really. I'm not. Then after Sweet Whiffs of You, number 5, which I think is a killer, right? Go to number 6, and that's a Provocative Gesture. That's the concerto, the viola concerto, right? And then it's not a fugue. I mean, maybe somebody would say there's some fugue in it, but that's not what I'm saying. Anyway, so, and then what are we talking about? Number 7, that's a Twisted Nightmare, right? So that's what I was saying earlier. When you listen to that tune, remember the title, because it's like you're dreaming in a nightmare, right? Shit's jumbled up. You know, it might be a little flat, but then I bring it in, but I tug it in with a note, right? Listen to how I bring some of these other notes in that I tug in to balance out, right? Hey, listen, you know, I mean, I'd appreciate some people listening to it, passing it on. If they like piano and strings. And after 7, right, I did, what was that? That's My Soul Must Weep. That's about Jennifer Robinson. I believe her last name was Robinson. That's the first song I ever really, I mean, it just came out of me. And you know, it goes on a little long, but that's how long it took me. You know, you feel me? I mean, that's just how long it took me, right? And so it wears you down, and that wearing down at the end when you think it's over. And I come back with, like, another 20 bars, right? Or 15 bars, whatever, right? You know, that's what I was feeling there. And then 9 is Self-Storage, I believe. I think that my album's only got 9 songs on it. Let's see. I didn't put the rock opera on there, right? I'll come out with that with a single, huh? But you can go to my YouTube channel, Proteus Augustus, and click on Christ Avenger. It's like a rock opera I was playing around with. I did that 12 hours in my car. It was just in my head. You know, that's what happens to me. You know, just a different character altogether. But anyways, I could use the help. I'm trying. I can't physically work my way out of this situation. My infirmities are getting a little bit too much for me to handle. I have been doing a couple of days work, but I'm only getting hard work, physical work, and it's hurting my body. I'm starting to do a couple of paintings where I'm at, but I don't know how that's going to work out because I got to take care of my pain. You know, I mean, there's only one way for me to be able to psychologically handle where I'm at. And I don't think that's too much to ask of my government. I serve my country, right? I'm not harming anyone. Okay? So what is the beef? Right? If this is how I need to get on and have a productive day, but I'm just not, I just don't want to do anything when I'm in so much pain, you know? It just wears you down. I don't care how, I've been around a long time, really. 9 years, I'll be 70. What a fucking trip that is, eh? But anyways, other than my bones, I'm feeling good. You know, it's just the bones. I still got enough muscle on my body. Luckily, I was a big muscular guy. So the muscle I lost up to this point, I'm still substantial. Keeping shit standing up anyway. It's a freaking trip, man. Really. But I thought it's a pretty good effort. And I appreciate your support. If just one of you sees this, maybe that could turn into something, you know, and, you know, give feedback if there's some other kind of music. But, you know, to me, I want to play music. I do my artwork to express. I do literature to express my poetry. I don't need to sing it. You know, I want people to feel the actual strings. I want it to resonate in their spine. You know what I mean? I want them to feel it in their soul. Because that's what I felt on all of them songs. I mean, straight up, you know? So anyways, until next time, think free and be free.